This is a Bramble Jam podcast.
Sure, I'll take the call.
When calls the heart.
Oh, I'm Bran, and I love When Calls the Heart.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, wait.
This
Yeah,
is me.
sorry, go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey.
saw that one.
No.
I've been there 17 times.
Sure. No, I'm gonna hold the mayo, and what I'll say is I'm Panda, and I like When Calls the Heart.
That's not
Guys,
easy.
I've got it.
You
I'm
gotta
really
take
sorry.
that
problem. No
Okay,
problem.
you go
We'll-
ahead.
They'll hold.
Listen,
but
listen.
I-
Why are
double
you
the
calling me
meat.
from Australia?
But I'm
This
gonna
is wild.
need
You're gonna
cheese
do what?
on top of that.
Do you
with some
know
bacon.
who backs that network though? Like that's a good idea. Are you gonna be like a ghost, Jack?
Oh, no.
Regardless, I love you,
Please
but I
give me
despise
more of
When
it.
Calls the Heart, and you know that this is
It's the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Yeah, guys, how's it
One of
going?
our veterans,
Oh, well.
I guess.
Here's where I blew it there. No, it was on camera 3 that whole time. So the first part, the people that are watching on the YouTube are not sure what's going on because
No.
they can't see me.
Nice directing, but from a production standpoint, it's quality.
Yes.
Because it became rounds.
Yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like you could have stopped talking.
I could have, but I
But
didn't.
no, but you were actually on a phone call.
I was on a
that
phone
would have been
call.
real to life.
Yes.
When Calls the Heart season 4 finale.
Whoa! What are we doing from here?
Movie next week and then shut her down.
Then shut her down.
You had no choice. You had,
You
to shut her down.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to a word you said.
Classic. Improv's great, isn't it? We
yeah.
should do it more often. We
Cut
don't do
it out. Cut it out.
right.
Hey, this is crazy. Polls.
Yeah.
Just got in contact with us. They said they've done 13 different polls.
I'm in there. That's a place.
Yeah.
That's the different polls.
Oh, my bad.
Polls.
I'll let you get back to it. Is this about voting?
It's a, well,
I haven't
it's-
walked into a booth since Walter Mondale.
Really?
You owed me.
One thing I appreciate about you, Rig, is that you vote the issues.
I vote the issues. Trash pickup. I want federal trash pickup, no matter where I live.
No.
If I live with a donkey in a barn, you'd pick up my trash. Come and get it, Gov.
I feel like that's going to raise our tax bill
It
significantly.
doesn't matter. It's not my problem. Pick up my trash.
No,
How much trash would you have just living with a donkey?
I would run for president under the just to pick up the trash party. Pick it up 24.
the rent's too high.
Rent's too high. Pick
Pick
up the trash.
In this scenario,
I
do
had
you
city-
put the trash in the can,
I-
or do you expect people to come in and actually?
If it's outside your house, it goes. You
That's
put it
awful.
outside.
Wait, anything outside?
No, just trash.
People-
But how do you know?
How do you know
You
it's
can
trash?
label it. You can put a post-it note on it. Text ahead of time.
Trash, not trash. Trash.
Federal trash pickup nationwide. I don't know what the big deal is.
It's wild.
Get it together.
Boy.
We got 5G. Can't pick up the trash nationwide.
But again, those are private companies.
Windows 11 just came out. That's what we need. Federal
Windows
trash
11 did,
pickup.
man. Yeah.
Pick up my trash.
Hear good things about the new Windows. For
Pick
what
up my
that's worth.
trash.
Hey, what was I doing just now?
When
I don't
calls
know.
the heart?
When calls the heart now?
Finale, we were asking about, and then we said shut her down.
Shut
And
her
then polls.
Polls just called.
I've been there.
Yes. And they
Different polls.
and they let us
Keep going
know.
with your voting.
They let us
I
know
haven't
that,
voted since Mondale. 84.
One thing, I'll say this. Last thing. Rick, you both see issues.
Trash pickup. Just go.
What
I'm
about it?
sorry. Just go. What are we doing?
polls called.
I've been there. I'm sorry. That's the last time.
Are you guys ready to talk about what calls the heart?
Yep.
Season
It
4,
always gets
episode
the
11.
best.
When is episode
It's
there?
like we have a recording of Rig for this episode. And Trace just plays it every time she hears a keyword.
Guilty.
What's the keyword? Polls.
Yeah. I've been there.
When calls the heart?
I
What's
want to know what the voting was about. I really do.
we ran out of time.
Okay. Maybe on the bonus features.
When calls the heart? Season 4, episode 11. What's the name of this one?
I remember this, actually. Hearts of Courage.
Hearts on Fire.
Neither of you are right.
your cheating heart.
You're
is
somehow
gonna- is
closer.
gonna tell on you.
Heart of a fighter.
Oh, wow. I could have thought I was right.
Courageous Heart was
the
episode
last one.
9.
Oh.
It originally aired on November 23rd. 2017. When was
2017! You thought you'd sneak it by Benny? No chance! I'm a hockey goalie in frame 5 doing both hands in a sit-up!
Hold on. Can I ask you guys this?
Stick save 2017!
So we only have one more.
One
2017.
more, and then my time is up!
I am so
Money
sad.
well spent, let's go!
I understand 2018 has already been
I
bought.
just got Sonic 2 on Sega Genesis!
He is come. Can I say this? I've never been more proud of an arc of a character than I am on Betty. It's just
He's really gone full circle, this one, Benny.
when it comes to heart, it's been by and large a huge letdown. But
Yeah.
Betty's life,
All right.
I will
all
say
rise
this.
for me.
We have a lot of fun here at Deck the Hallmark.
Yeah, we do.
But for the low price of how much do we sell the years for?
I think Benny said 100K.
For
That's, yeah.
It
And then
really
Trey-
set Benny back.
Trey spent it on 2 Frankie Muniz nose paintings, and I thought that was a picture of his nose. It's Frankie. They put watercolors on the tip of his nose, and he just pecks a board.
Well,
Listen.
okay, now that you put it like that, I understand where the money
Yeah,
went.
okay.
it can change your life.
That's right. That's what we're trying to say.
So April
We are doing it.
23rd, 2017.
2017.
And it went a little something like this. So Cody's still not doing well, guys. Oh, he's taking a turn for the worse. If only there was a doctor around. Faith is like, I'm just a nurse. Nothing I can do about this. Carson just left town. Rumor had it he was a doctor and then killed his wife. So they sent a squad to find him. Turns out he wasn't far, and that search didn't last long at all. Really thought it was going to be a bigger part of the story. Going out, finding Carson. Where's this guy? He could be anywhere.
One quick montage. You're good.
He's just right out there in the woods.
Bless you.
There's
Thank
a
you.
dramatic shot of Elizabeth riding a horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the Howard Dean was watching it going, man. Yeah!
So they find him. They bring him
We're
back.
gonna go find Carson!
We're gonna search the woods. We're gonna search the Mercantile. We're gonna go to Hamilton and the White House.
Turns out you didn't have to go to any of those places. You was just right outside of town. You were going all right around. You didn't have to. Wasn't even a big deal. So anywho, they bring Carson back, and he's like, well, this is clearly appendicitis. His appendix is going to burst. We got to remove this sucker. Another doctor walks in, and it's like, I'm a doctor who hasn't killed his wife, so you should trust me. He'll be fine in the morning.
Was that a little bit of Borat?
I don't know. And so everyone's like, who do we trust? Carson, who we've built a camaraderie with? And like, we like this guy.
No, wait a minute.
We record these in order, but you somehow like finish a fifth of liquor in between the last one and When Calls the Heart. Camaraderie.
Or this guy. Or this guy. Who are we?
Do one more.
Or this guy. So Carson goes to talk to this other doctor, and by talk to him, I mean punch him right in the old kisser. Carson goes to see Cody, and he's like, guys, I don't want to beat a dead horse here. Kid's not dead yet, but we gotta get this sucker's gonna rupture. We gotta get this thing out. We gotta do surgery now. And I will say, Carson, I'm for you, man. But boy, you're starting to look suspicious because you're really pushing the surgery. So they do. They go to Abigail, and Abigail's, you gotta do what you gotta do. Take that sucker out. So they go for it, and they get it out just before it erupts, but not before he lost a ton of blood and he's unconscious. Is it another wife situation? We'll find out. The other doctor walks in and is like, I can't believe that you've done the thing you've done. I'm out of here. Elizabeth then lectures Carson's wife's sister, you tracking, who is still mad about the whole situation. Elizabeth, lectures her on the sovereignty of God. I don't know.
There was a lot there.
There was a lot there, and a very bold thing to say about an angry sister. Yeah, what can you do? There's a prayer service at the church, and then Cody wakes up. So the sister forgives Carson because I guess this proves that he's not a bad doctor. Gowan, who suddenly looks like like a hunchback of Notre Dame walking out of the jail, is being relocated. Bill let him stay an extra day because he was concerned about Cody and had nothing to do with the fact that he just wanted to go to prison. Abigail gives the man that killed her husband and son a kiss on the cheek. It's great. The movie ends at Cody's birthday. The episode, and Abigail officially adopts Cody and his sister, the name we all know. And how my friends was, when calls the heart, heart's on fire. So, Cody's sister is named Abigail?
That's what we all thought, right?
Yeah.
It's a double Abigail Stitch.
You think I'd remember
There's
that?
nothing you can do about it either.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Deck Talk. Welcome back, everybody.
Yes.
It's When Calls the Heart, Season 4, Episode 11, the season finale of Season 4, Hearts on Fire. Very excited to break this episode down, and I think we should start with a hot take, and there's nobody who I trust more with this. I don't trust this guy with Lot.
No.
I wouldn't give him money. I wouldn't let him hold my children, but I would trust him to start the hot take segment, because when you're good, you're good.
Thanks.
And I don't want you to focus on other stuff. I don't want you to be distracted with my money and my children. I want you to focus whole hog on the hot take. And that's what you've done today.
Yep.
That's right.
Tell everybody what you think about this episode.
Hey, there's surgery, and that's pretty nifty. And then, for the rest of it, it's a no. We got no. Here's why there's a no. No for Gowan. He's nice. No. No Jack. No. Elizabeth. No. We saw Lee and Rosemary. No. Just Cody is no. I'm sorry. He's in a coma most of the show, and it's still a no from me. I didn't care about his stupid birthday. Don't like the show. I'm done. I'm so glad there's a break coming up. Give me a few months off. Maybe I'll come back around and I'll be excited. Right now, it's no.
I didn't hate this episode because for a little bit it made me wonder. Maybe Carson did kill his wife on purpose.
There we go.
Maybe he did, because this guy
Oh my gosh.
gets drugged back into town again. He's not drugged, but you guys know.
Yeah.
And
Dragged. back into
immediately is like, listen, I don't want to be the one to say this. I think he needs surgery.
Super dangerous, but I'm here to cut him
This
open.
is awkward.
This is weird because everyone just found out that last time I did surgery,
Yeah.
I accidentally killed my wife.
The dean of all the doctors is here and says he doesn't. He's lying.
Yeah. I know you guys are in
sack of crap.
you guys are in a sticky situation
Yeah, that's
because
right.
again, you just found out. Last time.
That's
I killed. But this time,
all above board.
He
Everything's
needs
in
this.
front.
turns out he did need it.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So that kind of gave me a little fun there. The end of this episode is bonkers new.
It is.
It's bonkers new. They allowed Gowan to stay an extra night because he was sad about Cody, worried about him. And then Abigail kisses him on the cheek.
Yeah.
It's just bonkers. I agree. I need a break.
This
And a drink.
This program decides on a season finale where the main leading guy has left for 5 episodes and the leading
bring him
girl
back.
has been pining for him and talking about him for the entirety of the rest of the season, that they are not going to bring him back, not even really going to broach the subject much, and instead just do a singularly focused episode on a character we all know will make it from another character that we all know is good. It is one of the most useless pieces of 42 minutes I've ever seen. It was super depressing to watch this.
Still give me this over Hamilton any day.
Yes, but barely. It was bad television, and I need a break, but I needed a break after the pilot. So, I'm not fair to ask. It was real bad. So many questions, so little time. Hated every second of it. No more, please. Make it stop, please. Forgive me, Pa. I'd have rather been in the mine.
And again, guys, I know how this looks. I mean, if I were in your shoes, you were me, I was you, I wouldn't trust you.
That's true.
But what I'm trying to say is that needs to come out.
That is
It's
tough.
tough because I'm the only one with an informed opinion.
Right.
And it just so happens.
The last time I used that informed decision, I killed my wife.
That's right.
And that was on me, 100%.
It was one hundo. But you need to know that death will happen again unless you let me do the thing that killed you.
And I'm sure thoughts are in your head. Is he bloodlusty?
Yeah.
Bloodlusty is not the way you should say that.
I did see Bloodlusty in concert.
Yeah. Interesting.
I wouldn't. Definitely a weird concert.
It's time for the All the Feels part of the show. We talk about what this episode gave us feels.
No.
No.
I will say I am all for a good surgery scene, which we did not get.
It's a weird time for a pause in a sentence. I'm all for a good surgery scene.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where I wanted to go with the next word. That's where the
I'm
pause
all for a
came
good
in.
surgery.
What were the options?
Surgery.
Surgery feels. Surgery scene.
I'm all for a good surgery feels.
It's possible in my world.
No.
Uh,
No.
Well, that's not fair.
I'm all for a good surgery scene.
scene. We didn't get that.
I'm all for a good surgery escapades.
Here's the sticky situation I was in. I would have gotten feels at the end of this episode when Cody gets adopted if I didn't already think that had happened. I was fully
I
under.
thought that was already
I was
done.
fully under the impression that he was and his sister were already adopted.
I was absolutely baffled by that scene.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
was
I
like,
thought,
Oh, good. Yeah.
go Cody!
Yeah,
I think he was confused too. I think
He's like,
Wait, so what have we been doing this whole time?
Cody's like, so when are the real presents coming? This is a piece
my
of paper.
I mean, you think I was eating the shepherd's pie because I wanted it? I thought I had to.
Yeah.
I thought you were.
you were my mom.
I thought it was in the contract that I signed. You got anything? No. We'll be right back here on Technology. Yo,
Hey,
welcome back.
How are you doing?
Hey.
Did you just see someone you knew passing by?
Hey, all right.
Hey, I'll talk,
Hey,
I'll
how
talk
are
to you
ya?
after. I'll talk to you after. Guys, let's get to the Wait What part of the show. Is where we talk about what this episode gave us to wait what. Pan, take it away, pal.
Why was the head of surgery coming to Hope Valley? Doesn't that guy have a job anywhere? Like, why is he coming? Like,
Well, what's weird is they mention him, and then they say he's not. It would take him a day and a half to get there.
yeah, and then all of a sudden
he
he's
shows up
there.
in 3 hours, and he's like, "I was in your neck of the woods." I don't know.
What's he doing? I'm absolutely baffled. Like this
Yeah.
guy, they sit there and he's like, he's the head of surgery or
Yes.
something. He's not out traveling. He's
Well,
not traveling the circuit back in the 1900s.
They say that the doctor they normally go to is gone,
Correct.
and they say that this guy is the guy that is in charge on call if someone needs something. They say that, but they also say that he's a day and a half away. That's my issue.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Here, going back to the adoption.
Sure. Why wouldn't you?
Did the aunt remember there was the whole issue with the aunt?
And then she lets him stay.
She lets him stay. Did she also relinquish rights to adopt? Like
She must have. I mean, the way I understood it was Cody's better off with you, and then you're going to send little Abby to college.
Sure.
You know, when she goes to college, so that's fine. When that's all I cared about is her getting into college, and she leaves. And if she did relinquish rights, why did it take this long?
I'm just absolutely I'm baffled.
I don't know if they say that she relinquished rights, but they say she's going to let Cody stay because clearly that's where he belongs. But I thought he was already adopted. 100% thought he was already.
Yeah, I did too. I was confused by all that.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
I have a couple. Carson punches this guy and
Yeah.
right
Does
in the old. Well, that's implied. He punches him right in the old face. And the next day, again, my guy Carson walks in. He's like, guys, again, surgery. I don't want to push it, but like we got to do this now. And
scalpel.
and they're all like,
It's been a while since I've held a scalpel. Cleaning equipment out. Faith, get the disinfectant. Get the disinfectant. Do it now. We got to cut. We got to cut. We got to cut. Cut.
swabs.
Cut, man. I'm sorry.
And everyone's like, where's the other doctor? And Carson says, well, he was incapacitated last night. And me, again, still on the cards. I'm like, no, you punched him.
He
That
was incapacitated because of his drinking.
Drink.
Yes. I thought that he was just like covering up the fact that he got hit in the face. I thought it was more like cover ups. And it turns out he walks in. He's like, "Oh yeah, I was a little gone last night." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
So it had nothing to do with the fact that I just got knocked in the old face. The kisser can't do surgery after getting hit in the kisser.
Can't do it.
And honest, I checked. I just want to understand this correctly. Gowan is talking to his new pal Bill, and Gowan's like, "What is something that I can do to stay here another hour?" What's Cody's not,
He's unconscious.
oh no. Not now. I don't this would be a real cliffhanger. Bill,
You're not gonna leave me.
you wouldn't leave me.
I gotta know. I won't be able to live another day if I don't know how he does. Least you could do, Bill.
It's the least you can
Murdered
do.
40 people. Least you could do.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I do believe Dr. Strom is the worst doctor. And the reason that I believe this is because my man shows up. Cody's been unconscious for a day. And he's like, it's the flu. Even for 1915, that's awful medicine.
Is he already sauced?
I don't know. But he shows up and he's like, I tell you what, it's not appendicitis. This is the flu if I've ever seen it. It's a classic unconscious for 24 hours from the flu situation. He'll bounce back. Give him a chance. What? Like, I just, how is that his take? It doesn't make any sense to me at all how that possibly could be his take. And then the only other one I have is when they say the Lord's Prayer, the crowd is so far behind the pastor. Like, we've all been there in responsive reading. There's no world where they're that. This is like just words and words behind the pastor. The pastor's like, our Father who art in heaven. Like, they're that far behind.
Yeah.
And it is
It's like rig on delay.
They keep showing the pastor and then the parishioners, and it is awful.
Call and response is tricky.
But Lord's Prayer, straightforward. You either mumble along with the cadence or you know it. Those are your two options.
Yeah.
You don't wait and say it afterwards.
I have one more that I do got to bring up, and it is Elizabeth talking to the sister of the dead wife.
Yeah.
And this is the way this conversation goes down. She's angry about the fact that her sister, maybe in her mind, was murdered by Carson. And Elizabeth finds this to be the time to sneak on in the old, well, God had other plans.
Yeah.
I know you think Carson murdered your sister. But let's flip this on its head.
Yeah.
It is...
When your sister was dying, those footprints were Jesus.
It is not the time.
I
Listen,
don't know how you spin that.
You can.
What's interesting is the Mercantile started selling that plaque the next day, and it was awesome. It was really great. He was sitting there going, "Boy, that's good.
That's good stuff.
That's good."
Footprints in the sand.
One
and
footprint.
yeah.
I would just say,
Holy, wait, because you think that there's two sets.
You'd think.
Jesus laughed, but no, it's just Jesus.
And then we're back.
all I'm saying is, if that's your belief system, then I just want to let you know that when you're talking to somebody who thinks that their sister was murdered by a doctor who's getting ready to go into the operating room,
put that back in your pocket.
what?
That belief.
Oh yeah.
You put it right
You
back
just
here.
you just say, hey, I'm gonna wait to see how this just shakes out a little bit.
Yeah, maybe not yet. Bold move, Cotton.
Bold.
Yep.
We did it.
We did it.
Oh wait, hopes and valleys.
Hopes of course.
Things we were hoping for in the future, or bummed out by the.
So the original doctor's gone, but he's coming back, I'm assuming. And then Dr. Shepard's thinking of opening his practice. I smell dueling doctors.
Well, the other doctor isn't in Hope Valley. He's close by. You have to call him. He's close by. He's not in Hope Valley. He comes by there. Whereas Dr. Carson would be the doctor in Hope Valley. They said the town has always needed a doctor.
So no dueling doctors.
No dueling doctors.
I have no
And
hopes.
that's unfortunate.
That was my last shred of it.
Sorry.
My hope is that Carson actually is a murderer and he just botched this one. He thought he was the crazy thing is he actually he messed up the mess up, and you never want that. You never want that if you're a murderer, but he did, and so I like maybe this will come back next season.
Yeah.
Valley said it's not going to. Go ahead.
My hope is, man, the Gowan thing is just getting better and better every week. Like, it is so, we've gotten to the sublime, from the sublime to the ridiculous, and I'm just on board now with, like, how can they make this character, like, this poor guy's a great actor, and he's been reduced to just crumbs of indifference, and it is a riot. I can't wait to see what they do with him, and my Valley is I'm sure they'll find a way to mess it up. That's what I got.
Yeah. So last episode we talked about, hey, is Antonio Caon going to be in a fall movie?
Yeah.
And he called up. He's on the line right now. Antonio, how are you doing, pal?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Now,
Caon, good to hear from you, man.
Home Movies and Mysteries is putting out movies during fall time up against Hallmark Channel's fall harvest movies, which are supposed to be fall themed. Is your movie that's coming out this coming weekend?
Yep.
Is it
Coming weekend, yeah.
Is it folly? Yeah.
No,
No,
not
say no more.
quite.
Not quite. What does that mean?
I mean, when you look at where it was shot and kind of what it looks like, it's going to pass for fall, I think. But outside of that, there's nothing actually autumnal about it.
Ooh, autumnal, nicely done.
That was beautiful. That's all we had. Anything else you want to say to the people?
No. I mean, I'm always happy to be a part of everything. So, hi everybody.
Wow, he's always happy to be a part
You're
of
the
everything.
best, Caon.
Talk to you soon. Autumnal.
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 Nope, not autumnal.
Nope.
That's a dating.
Autumnal.
Jack's not there. Shepherd's pie, no. Meatloaf, no.
Pockets
Pocket
is
Watch,
gone.
No.
He's gone.
Pockets is gone.
Fall this weekend. Gone.
Gone. Because we got a quinceañera and an autumnal over here.
There's
In
no fall
Miami.
this year.
Yeah.
There's no fall.
Fall is canceled.
This is the worst fall
Thanks,
year they've
liberals.
ever done. Well,
Wasn't enough to take Christmas
Congratulations, everybody. We did it. We finished season
from us.
4.
Kirk Cameron's got a sequel coming out. Yeah.
saving fall.
Saving Fall. That's right.
Listen, originally when you looked at the scarecrow,
If the Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden scarecrow, scared off the birds, didn't scare off the snake. Should have. That was an oversight.
A little bit of Cosby there.
By whom?
It's just,
I'll never tell.
yeah, that's a good answer. Good answer. What's calling my heart?
What is
Email
calling my
us,
heart?
hello@deckthehallmark.com.
Please.
Meg K writes in.
Meg K.
Hello, Dan, Brandon, and Panda.
Hey,
I'm
Meg.
so glad you started this podcast. It always sounds like you have such a great time
fake.
together, and it's so fun to hear you actually hate these guys. That's right. You not just point out the good in the Hallmark movies, but how much of it is actually bad, but we love them anyway. As for what's calling my heart, I've got 2 things. First is Panda's laugh. Well, that makes one of us.
Guys.
No, your laugh's
No,
great. People comment all the time on how great your laugh is.
It is what the kids call it.
Shook. It's a woke laugh. Is that what they're saying? Your laugh is
woke laugh.
woke. Your laugh's woke.
It's woke.
I've said that for years.
Those are the people that don't know what Game of Thrones is. That laugh is it woke? Is that
That's
what the
woke.
kids are?
That's a woke laugh.
You know, some people just have that contagious laugh that's so jolly and hilarious.
I do.
You
Santa.
can't help but laugh with them. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Has he ever been told this before? His laugh gets me every time and makes me bust out laughing too. You got a fan in Meg K, buddy.
Yeah, Meg K.
Second thing is Kevin McGarry. He's my favorite Hallmark lead, and I think the work he's done on When Calls the Heart with Nathan is the best work of any Hallmark actor. Wow. He gives Nathan so much depth in season 8, and they gave him even more opportunity to show off his talent. So for many fans, he's become the best character on the show.
Wow.
Loved hearing his interview on DTH and can't wait till you get to later seasons and hear what you think of him. Thank you for all you do to put this podcast out for us crazy Hallmark fans. Wishing you the best as you continue to push through this excruciating journey of watching When Calls the Heart. We really do appreciate it. It may feel like a waste of time, but just know that every agonizing minute you spend watching this show is putting a smile on some Hardy's face. Forgive me, Pa, Maggie.
Wow, that's great.
Maggie, thank you so much.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
that.
We love
The
it.
best
Part of waking up. Folgers in your cup.
is Folgers in your cup. Until next time, may we be the first to wish you a
Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark's a Bramble Jam podcast. It's presented by Philo TV. It's produced by Brandon Gray and recorded live in, Greenville, South Carolina. Set decor is by Plum at Haywood Mall. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on Bramble Jam Podcast Network, you can go to bramblejampodcast.com.